As you sit there, allowing your mind to drift, you might begin to notice a sensation, a thought, a realization that everything you ever needed has always been there, just beneath the surface, waiting, ready to be revealed. Because isn't it interesting how the more you relax, the more you begin to notice patterns in thought, patterns in behaviour, patterns in the world around you. When you see those patterns, when you truly recognise them, something shifts, a door opens, and suddenly you begin to understand, deeply, effortlessly, that structure and process, they've always been more important than content. As you think about that now, you might even begin to realise that people, they get so caught up in the details, the tiny fragments of the moment, that they forget to step back, take a breath, and see the entire picture. But you're different now, because you're beginning to develop this ability, this effortless awareness to shift your focus at will. Because isn't it true? A single tree is just one part of a vast interconnected forest. As you begin to see beyond the single tree, beyond the small details, and into the broader patterns that guide all things, a sense of clarity begins to emerge. And what's fascinating is how easy it is to take what you learn in one place and apply it somewhere else. Because the mind loves patterns, loves finding connections, and the more you notice this, the more natural it becomes. It's almost like you've been trained to ignore your own genius, told to separate things that are never meant to be separate, when in reality everything is connected, all knowledge, all experience, all understanding, just waiting for you to recognise it. As you hear my words now, you can begin to wonder, how many times in your life have you already seen this happening? How many times have you felt something was familiar, even when it seemed new? How often have you solved a problem in one area by using something you learned somewhere completely different? That's right. And the more you let this idea settle in, the more you find yourself effortlessly applying it everywhere. Because this isn't something you need to consciously do. This is something that happens automatically, beneath the surface, in the background, as your mind begins to make those connections stronger and stronger, each and every day. And there's a part of you, a deep, powerful part, that already knows how to do this, that's always known, but now you're simply remembering, rediscovering, reconnecting with that natural ability. Isn't it wonderful to realise that thinking in metaphor, thinking in analogy, thinking in patterns, it makes life so much easier, because you don't need to struggle, you don't need to overthink. Instead, you can allow, relax, trust, and watch as your mind what it does best. Find solutions effortlessly, adapt instantly, transform naturally. And as you take another breath, just notice how good it feels. You might wonder how much more easily things will flow when you simply step back, see the process, observe the structure, and let go of the distractions that used to hold you back. Because the moment you recognize the pattern, you control it. And the moment you control it, you're free.